you speaking on that, man. So one thing I noticed, so I noticed that picture, and when I noticed that picture, then I started noticing that there's a lot of one eye symbology, or damn, I'm saying it wrong.
Some yeah, no one eye like symbolism basically.
Symbolism. Okay, so symbolism, yeah. So it's a lot of one eye symbolism throughout the whole show.
Oh,
The yeah, the Civil War soldier, the guy who was drinking the blood out of the skull. We got Elgin now that
Elgin.
you know that goes towards it. All right, there you go, Mr. Barnes.
See if I can find that picture of the Civil War soldier.
I'm trying to think of some more one eye symmetry, but symbolism. But there's been a lot of it since I noticed that, and I don't know exactly what it has to do with the
Clara,
picture. I
can't
think
forget about Clara.
you said Clara.
She had one eye at one point. Hell yeah,
Yeah,
remember the
exactly,
glass broke in
Clara.
her eye.
Yep, Clara.
Mm. I'm trying to find a I wonder if I could find a picture of that like the jade. Oh yeah, I was watching I was just telling my old lady this too, bro. Like damn, you remember Brian and Kelly, right?
Yeah, Brian Kelly.
No, yeah, the couple that came on the bus.
Right.
All right, so we think Henry was the first time that we heard a something about LSD in the show or acid in the show. But as when Brian was going into the bar in season 2, episode 2, he said this place is like one big acid trip. And it's a
True.
coincidence. It's I see that's why I say, bro, nothing is coincidental with this town. It might be something minor, but it's not coincidental. You know what I'm saying?
Can I
Boy,
say this, man?
what?
When you brought that up, man, it's one thing that kind of sticks out to me. It seems like so the show has a lot to do with drugs and stuff like that, but it also seems like the people suffering on the show, it seems like they're suffering from different forms of addiction to different drugs.
Mm, like,
Because I mean, think about how Randall acting. He act like he got bugs crawling on him all the time and shit like that.
hmm smacking himself. That's what. Yeah, yeah.
He acting like a fiend.
And Jay drinking.
Yeah,
It's another form of tripping out or alcoholism is probably one of the worst drugs in America.
you're right. 'Cause for a lot of different reasons, you're right.
And who else we got tripping out? Um, I mean, I don't consider marijuana like a hard drug. You know what I'm saying? Like I
No,
consider like you know crack or fentanyl or Molly stuff like that. That's hard drugs. You know what I'm saying? I don't consider
unnatural
like
stuff.
yeah, yeah. You could grow you a pound of marijuana and like grow it from scratch. You can't grow no crack from scratch.
Now you have to do a
Or
whole lot of processing.
I ain't never had LSD, but I don't think you can even grow LSD off
You can grow,
scratch. You know what I'm saying?
you can grow shroom stuff.
Oh yeah, now shrooms, that's different. Did you see that Joe Rogan? This, what I thought about when I was again, I never said it, but I was thinking about that Joe Rogan interview he had, right?
Yeah,
He had it was a Joe Rogan interview, and the dude that was on there said that he was on an acid trip, But when he took the acid trip, he had a whole nother life. He had a kid, he had a wife, he had all the above. And this is when he was on acid. He said he spent about 3 months in that reality. And all of a sudden he just came back to his reality. It's a Joe Rogan interview. And this is the guy that's saying he experienced some type of acid or LSD. You know, I'm not, I don't know too much information about it, but it's crazy how you think you can have a whole life outside of your own reality off a drug. He said, yeah,
Yeah,
man, I was cooking and cleaning and, taking care of my kids. He didn't say anything like that was out the ordinary, like purple bunnies and stuff like that.
yeah, but he still tripped out by that time though.
Oh yeah, he was still tripped out by that time. He was
The
definitely still
alcohol it got to him. And you know it's crazy, man. So I ain't gonna say this is crazy, man, but they say with alcoholism, if you drink by yourself, you're alcoholic. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
So he was getting the whole case to drink by himself. But I mean,
who
saying
Jay?
but yeah, but also I mean you want to be responsible when you drink. You know what I'm saying? If you at the house chilling by yourself,
Yeah, it's facts. I can't drink like that for real. I can drink, but I can't like I can't I really can't drink every day. Like, I can't even drink on special occasions for real. It's random as
yeah,
hell when I drink.
I could drink a beer or two, man. I can't drink no. I stay
Hard
away from
liquor.
the liquor and stuff. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
so,
fuck with
yeah.
that.
But yeah, I think you're right. I think some people in this place are fighting addiction either off drugs or alcoholism.
Seem like something
I
going
want
on. Cause I mean, if you like how Julie is acting,
She's smoking weed now, but like I said, that's not a drug, but most people go consider it a drug. Because
it was
Julie,
another
Marielle, you can't forget about Marielle neither. Marielle was
right.
going through withdrawals.
She was a recovering addict.
She was on her way to rehab. So I mean, that's a good ass theory. People of the town are facing, some type of either recovering addiction or they still addicted.
All the people at Colony House that was smoking weed.
And they doing everything there. I ain't gonna lie to you. They drinking, smoking weed, having sex in front of anybody. I said, see, that's why people kind of swayed off Jim a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And some people was kind of, getting away from Tabitha a little bit because I wouldn't let my 15, 16-year-old daughter go stay at the colony house when they doing all this shit there. They doing these little sex parties and they're smoking weed and drinking. Nah, I don't even want my 16-year-old daughter in that type of environment. That's when I started looking at Jim like, man, come on, brother, get it together.
Oh yeah, that it definitely went down in my household, man.
And
Uh,
they just hug up.
I would shut all this shit down.
Yeah, facts. But you just I like. I mean, that's definitely not a I mean, Miranda was taking. See, my thing was if people can have visions of this place, at a young age. I, I mean, I don't know. I, I'm trying to like, boy, because now I'm wondering what Jim was doing his year. He was gone away from Tabitha. They never even said nothing about that. Why even say that if it didn't mean anything? Tabitha told Jim, she was like, "You was gone for a year, and
I
ain't no
don't know.
telling what."
To me,
That's
Jim
what.
has always been suspect, man. to be
He could be
honest.
a recovering addict.
Or he got
Honestly, just because
something
he
going
don't
on.
drink. Yeah, just because he don't drink, that don't mean, he might not be a recovering addict, but he going through something.
True.
Cause
This
I
shit. Are we
fuck.
live, man?
Yeah. We live. I had to share the link for real.
Let me make sure I got the hit the like button for you, bro. But yeah, man.
Really ain't. I'm
PM
gonna keep
noted
this video
that
up. So we good.
PM noted that uh Jim had noticed that the 12 made sense.
Like,
And right, but if you think about it, there's a lot of stuff. So Jim is uh what do you call it? Like a theme park, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And being a theme park designer, one of the things that they do, I'm assuming, and I'm thinking I'm right on, is that they, like they test for uh they like disaster test. I don't know the best way to say that. You know what I'm saying? They
I know what you're saying.
stress test it. You know what I'm saying? Stress
Hmm.
test the system. You know what I'm saying? Find out what how far it can go or what's gonna cause issues and stuff like that. And as soon as he got in there, he started doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to
Yeah, yeah.
build the test the radio and stuff. That he could have been in there trying to stress test the system. You know what I'm saying? Doing some bug testing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Telling you, man. I mean,
That's
Bro, like,
when I type in your name in YouTube, I can't even find it, bro. You might
it
have to
might.
like
It's
share
all
that. You
right.
shared the link in Discord
Yeah. I shared it in the other promotion, the other channel promotion on Rails Discord. But
for
uh,
on Real. Okay.
yeah. You can share whatever you wanted to too. But I'm like I said, I'll probably be on till about 7 today because I know we got to do that other jump. You know what I'm saying, by 8:30. So I will probably just sit up until
Yeah.
about 7, 8. But I'm gonna keep this video up. My other video got took down yesterday. I don't know what I did wrong, but
What? Yeah, I noticed that, man. I noticed I couldn't find it, bro. I was trying to find it.
it got took down. It got took down. I don't know if it ever uploaded or what, but it got took down. I do not know why. Maybe I
Um,
played the King in Yellow a little bit too much, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out because
for
I
that,
was like,
yeah.
damn. But yeah, man. What you rate this season on a scale of 1 to 10?
Huh. Solid 7.5, bro.
You said a solid 7.5. I ain't gonna
Uh,
lie, man. I gotta give it a
look,
8.5.
I'm a.
You cut out. You cut out, right?
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
wonder
say
if
I
some
give it an
scenes
8, man, because
episodes. Hold
I
on, you
liked it
got.
better than last season. I feel like things were moving. The pacing was a
I
lot
said,
better.
I wonder if some scenes and episodes were from a time traveling Julie's point of view and we didn't know it. I mean, what you mean? Some scenes in the past seasons, or some scenes in this season? You know what I'm saying? Because my boy Ray was saying yesterday how he think the car accident was because of Julie. Ain't that what you, is that not what you said yesterday? Julia's story walking
Uh,
and fucking up shit.
which car accident?
The Henry and Tabitha car
Yeah,
accident.
yeah, yeah. So I think a lot of the stuff, a lot of the stuff that we've seen that we haven't been able to explain has been due to a time walker. I'll say that. It may not always be Julie, but I think a lot of it been Julie, but it may be somebody else too. I think it may be
It,
more than one time walker.
it could be anybody in that truck. It could have been anybody in
Yeah.
that truck. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Time traveling Julie in full effect, my boy. It's crazy though, man. It's crazy how like
Yeah. What up, Golden Shower?
this show right here is it keeps you going. Like I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait for 2026. I can't wait for 2026 because man, like they. My only concern is when are they going to explain the cicadas? That's it. I just want to know what's the purpose of the cicadas and everything like that. Oh, well, appreciate you for coming through, my boy. I appreciate you for coming through. But the cicadas got to be explained, man. Like the worms, the cicadas. You know why Randall seeing them and why Julie and Marielle ain't seeing them. Like all that, it's got to be answered, bro. It's because Julie hearing screams. Ain't no telling what the hell Marielle hearing. Cause she just going around acting like shit normal. And you know what I'm saying? We don't know if she having visions, dreams, or hear the screams that Julie hear. But we know what Randall going through. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
I want them to get more. I need more information on that. That's because I mean the hell they gave us. Let me tell you, in one episode they gave us more answers than they did in five episodes. Like we
No,
know
like I
now.
said, I like the pacing,
Uh,
so that's why I bumped it up.
yeah.
I like the pacing, man.
So it's like that's why I said too. That's one of the reasons why I like the show because I like the build up. I like the suspense. Like all of that to me is A1. But uh, damn, what was I gonna say? Oh, it's like this show. It can right at this point. It can go anywhere. Tony, my boy. Shouts out to Tony. But I never thought it was aliens. I like literally never thought it was aliens. Now the
Hey,
experiment part, yeah. But
go
then
ahead,
see,
because I'm glad you brought that up. I got the image that I was trying to that I had sent to Tony, man, like a while ago. I got that image pulled up right now, man. I don't know how I can show it
hold on,
though.
you can hit the
Say it again.
present button, hit the present button, and I can let you screen. I can let you screenshot.
Let me see. Where's that button at?
In the past seasons, yeah, that's what we was talking about yesterday. We was talking about yesterday
Where's the
how we think Julie could
where's the present
time
button
on.
at?
It should be well. You on your what you on? You on
I'm
your
on
computer
my
or what?
phone.
Okay, so damn. It should be look by settings. No, you probably can't do it. You probably can't do it. Send it to me. Send it to me, and I can pull it up.
Okay, what
Send it to me
yeah,
in
like you want me
Discord.
to try to send it through Discord? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Send it to me on Discord, and I can pull it up.
Let's see.
But make sure you hit that notifications, Golden, because we dropping nonstop from content, especially this week. Because man, this episode, like I said, this episode. But like I was gonna say that like I never thought it was gonna be aliens. I just thought it was gonna be a cycle You know, like some sort of cycle when you enter into the town, you got your own path. You know, that's basically a little short term theory I had. I never thought it was aliens or whatnot. But now this season changes things. This season like changes not my entire theory, but it changes like 30 to 40% of my theory because you never know where it's gonna go now. All right. Did you send it? I think I got it. Hold up.
I'm still trying to get through it. Give me 1 second. It's man, it's making it so hard. I hate Apple, bro.
It should have just let you got the plus sign up there.
I know. I don't think I'm gonna just hold on.
Uh
I'm gonna try to copy it again and send it. It'll be a lot easier. Here we go.
it just changes things now, man. Like ain't no telling where this season can go. We seen a future Julie with a bob cut. Come on now. We done seen
Tell me
three
if that went
Julies
through.
in one season. I think I got it. Oh yeah, I use that pic. I promise to God. Oh my mama. If you go to my videos, I use that pic as my intro. On God.
Yeah. So that pick, man, that pick, if the pick that picture is actually a little bit wrong because the picture that I seen is actually stretched to the left and right a little bit more. And it looked like a saucer or a giant eye, a giant single eye that's in the negative between the trees that's on the top and the trees that's on the bottom.
Trying to figure out how you said on which side. Okay, so this image ain't really. Hold on, I think I see what you're talking
You
about.
breaking up.
I think I
Yeah,
saw what you was talking.
the,
What's
yeah, it's
going
like a
on?
promotional picture but the one I saw has been stretched out a little bit later, like a landscape mode.
I gotta stretch it out. Hold on. I no Diddy. I gotta. I got to because
No.
that picture was small. But that's the picture that I use in my intros. That picture you sent me was kind of it was small, but I could definitely make it bigger so I can see exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, so you can see how that's hidden though. And then it goes back to Tony's theory. Um, and then it also go back to your boy Jackson Reigns, where he's talking about the whole Yellow King stuff because that all tie back to Cthulhu, which if you go all the way back, that's gonna be an alien.
Mm. I just never would have thought it would have been aliens. Like that, I never would have. But now I got a little bit of thought that hell, this could be aliens. It could be this prom could be a cosmic horror at this point.
Yeah, I like how you said that cosmic horror because when you put it into the cosmic range of things, then the mystical stuff that happen make more sense too. You know what I'm saying? It's not
Like for
just
real.
an alien like the Greys or the other races of aliens you hear about it, but it's more like the Cthulhu, which presents itself more as a mystical or a psychological horror and stuff like that. But when you really trace it back, Cthulhu is an alien.
Hmm. He was. If I'm not mistaken, he lived under the sea, right? He went into the ocean too, right?
Right,
He,
right. And they have a whole lot of stuff. And even in the, I haven't read like I probably read like one story, but there's a whole bunch of stories about Cthulhu and stuff like that. But in some of the stories, from my understanding, they have towns just like the pattern how the people acting from, they acting all weird and shit like that. They have towns just like that, and they worship Cthulhu.
Mm.
Hey, what's up, Dana?
I'm trying. Man. I am telling you, but it can go at this point. It can go anywhere. Because Jim and Tabitha's house crashing down, in my opinion, wasn't natural. That house came down like somebody controlled it. Y'all remember when Jim and Tabitha's house came down? The house came down like somebody, flipped the switch and the house came crashing down in the matter of less than 10 seconds. That's not natural to me.
Right? So you're right, man. And the man in or the man in yellow, he
Oh hell
basically
no, he
said
definitely ain't natural.
he basically repeated what happened right before that happened. You know, he was the guy on the radio the whole time. And you know what? Can I say this too, bro? I've always thought this, man, but it sounds like the guy who sings the song in the beginning was the guy on the radio too. They sound so similar, man. The Que Sera Sera song.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That deep kind of lonely voice.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, I don't now I wonder if that's the same person that's faking like he Thomas.
Well, I don't know. That's a good
Because
question.
the reason why I pulled up this picture right here was because if y'all look to the top down like down below at this uh, right here, we haven't seen this person yet. This is this is like a Black Witch type situation. We haven't seen this, or it could be something else, but we haven't seen this monster yet. So I'm like, it's got to be multiple beings controlling this place. The man and see that's the reason why I think the man in yellow could only contact Jim through radio because maybe he couldn't go into town, and that's why at the ending of it all, I think Jim was right about not playing. I'm gonna say this: if they would have played it in the town, they would have been fine. But when they went out to the woods, it isolated Jim. I mean, it isolated Jim, Tabitha, and Jade away from the town to where the point where the man in yellow can't get into.
Was that? Yeah, you're right.
Jim,
You're right.
Jim, Jim said maybe we shouldn't play the music. You saw what happened with Boy with the music box. So that's when remember we was talking about free will and predeterminism.
Yeah, that
This
goes back to the
this is a
Time Walker
prime
thing.
example. This is a prime example on putting an idea in somebody's head and then somebody else fights that idea when they possibly could be right. It's a good idea, but I'm shutting it down for a good reason. And you're not listening. So when he goes on this little temper tantrum about playing the music, Jade and Tabitha are the ones that says let's go. Well, Tabitha is the one that says let's play it by the bottle tree. Jade is the one that's saying great. Let's. He says something about the blast radius of the music. He said something about, okay, well, uh, it's not like the blast radius of the horror music can get into town. So that to me was a prime example of predeterminism. The town is manipulating people into thinking they have free will, but they really don't. The town put the music in Jay's head, led them to the woods, and boom, separate separate Jay, you separate Tabitha, and you separate Jim at the right spot. Future Julie comes up, boom, daddy, you got to get away from her. You got to get into town because the man in yellow can't get into town. That's why I was agreeing with you when you said um about the other side of the tree. He could have came
Yeah,
from the other side of the tree. We don't know what's on the other side of that tree because ain't nobody walked over it yet.
right. Which
So
is
it's like,
curious.
I mean, to me, I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have jumped over the tree to see what was on the other side, but ain't no telling what the hell gonna happen to you. But I honestly just think that the man in yellow possibly can't get into town, and that's why he contacts Jim, only Jim, through radio. He hasn't contacted Kenny. He hasn't contacted Boy. He hasn't
He did.
contacted Boy.
I thought he did contact Kenny. Didn't
I don't think that was the man in yellow. It could be. It could be the man in yellow. I'm not saying
that was
but
that was
I
I
don't
thought it
know.
was the same guy that contacted Jim on the phone. So maybe it was two different people.
The only reason why I said it wasn't the man in yellow when it called Kenny is because it was like a nursery rhyme. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like Kenny, you should, watch out for your mom. Knowing that his mom was gonna be a victim in season 3. You get what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah.
didn't give him no valuable information like the man in yellow did Jim in the first season. You get what
Well,
I'm saying?
so I don't know, man. I want to think it was the same person. And if it was the same person, how did Bacta, know the nursery rhyme that the
Well,
man in
Elgin
yellow
and
tells?
we gotta know who Butler's grandma is.
Yeah.
That's because she said her grandma, was it Elgin that said his grandma read him, or was it both of them? Could it possibly been both of them? Let me know.
I'm not sure if Elgin said that or not. I have to really take a look back and make sure, to be honest with you. Now, Tilly, she had was did Tilly have anything to do with the nursery rhyme? Or was it just her talking about her
Nah,
grandchildren?
nah. Tilly didn't have nothing to do with the nursery rhyme. When Elgin was talking to Tabitha and Fatima about Tilly stopped Fatima and said, "You're pregnant," basically, and Elgin was like, "You're pregnant." I think I remember my dream now. And then that's when Elgin bought the boy, went into that little side room, and they started talking about the nursery rhyme.
Hmm.
But okay. That's the reason why I give this season an 8.5 because I still want to know the meaning of this nursery rhyme. Please don't just leave that out. Like there was that's too much. That can't be a red herring. Like like don't troll us with this nursery rhyme thinking it's something important and it's not. So I really want them to dive into this, cicada nursery rhyme type vibe. I really do.
I'll pull that up, man, because I gotta check something on it.
Like
This
and like I
cicada nursery. Go ahead.
uh
Go ahead, bro.
no, you good, you good. What was you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say that cicada nursery rhyme is nasty.
Wait, like it's creepy. I don't know if that was supposed to be a Halloween nursery rhyme, but it's creepy.
Okay.
Here
Let's
they come for 3. Huh? They come who
I,
coming?
Let's see. They make it so hard to find it.
What?
I was trying to pull up the actual.
The lyrics?
Yeah,
Hell, just hold on, I could possibly pull it up. Hold on.
because I think there was something in there talking about something wasn't free.
I got it. Hold on. I got you. Hold on.
Okay, it says they touch, they break, they steal. No one here is free. Here they come for three, unless you stop the melody. Knowing
So
what we know now.
who the hell is they? That's what we need. So they see. This is what I'm saying. They never. When Fatima was talking to Ellis, they never. She never referred to the entities or beings as human beings. It it took it. It took it. I saw them. They sacrificed their children to it. Like they never say if these beings are human or not. Here they come. They come for three. Like you heard what you just said. Like that whole nursery
Yeah,
rhyme is. It doesn't say a single person. It's always they or it.
yeah,
So
you're right.
they, in my opinion, lets the people know it's this is a multi-person multi-being situation.
And
We
even
just ain't
with
dealing with one. And the mod like we just ain't dealing with one. I'm sorry. What was you gonna say, bro?
I'm gonna say even with Martin, he was saying they when he was talking about they're coming and get away. He was talking to Boy. He said get away before they come and stuff like that. He was trying to get him to leave and leave him there. The boy didn't want to.
Telling you, man, like this is a multi-being psychological warfare game going on with we got like I said, we got okay, so we got the man in yellow. We seen him. Now, it's a couple more people that we probably ain't seen yet during the seasons. I could be wrong. Like this person right here, I believe that's another player in the game. I believe she like, I don't know if it's a game or if it's, you know, all jokes and fun with these people, but I believe that this person that we haven't seen right here is just another player in the game.
Which person that we haven't
It's my
seen?
honest opinion. That black with the like the witch figure right here. Hold on. Well, well, I got it by itself right here, so it can ignore the rest of the pictures. But
See if
this
I can
this this
zoom
thing
in.
right here, we
Okay.
haven't we haven't seen this yet. This looks like a hooded figure, you know,
Or a
not
figure
like a
like
hooded,
surrounded
but
in
like a
shadow.
surrounding in shadow, something like that. And we haven't seen this person yet. And yes, I think there's still more at play. I'm telling you, it's I don't have more. I don't really have too many more. We haven't seen these two yet. You know, I haven't. These are not Ankui kids. Say what you want, but these kids ain't Ankui kids.
You're right. Those are different kids, and they whatever clothes they have on is black. So the Ankui kids' clothes is white. If you look at their collars,
Okay, and look at this right here. We got this is and see. This is how I look at things. This is what do you think of when you see this picture right here?
which one? The one in the middle?
Yeah, this picture right here, this figure right here. What do
Like a
you think
pilgrim?
of?
Like a
You
pilgrim.
know what I think of? This is another version of the Man in Black
Mm,
in the pilgrimage age. Why have he the only person up here that ain't got no eyeballs,
yeah.
no mouth, no eyes, just a man in black figure in a pilgrimage. Like, I'm not sure what that age was called, but during the pilgrimage area when, they was migrating around and stuff.
And he
I
also
took it
looks
as
to be
a
black.
man in black.
I mean, he looks to be a black man as well.
I don't think that's a black man, brother.
He, he look black to me.
I think that's like, well, he could be. I mean, of course, yeah, yeah, yeah. He definitely looked black, but but I think this is another entity. This is another player of the game.
Mm,
This was a player of the game during that age, maybe.
true. Maybe
Like
that's or when it originated.
or around the time it originated. So it's like at the end of this season, there's no. I'm gonna say this a lot during this live. There is no telling where this can go. I wanted to
Yeah.
see my boy Tony eat the hot chip. You know,
It's still, he still might. We'll see. But
nah, I don't know, man.
Even Dana says there that she still thinks that there's more at play here. What do you think is at play, Dana? What do you
Right,
think is going to go as far as direction?
because I'm telling you, you know how you got four sides on the road. You got left, right, straight. Then you coming back down. This show right here give you curves. It got curves. It got bridges you got to cross over where icing's on the on the black road. This is what this show is creating for us right now. And
Yeah,
man,
I think we'll find out that more people than other than Jade and Tabitha are going to be reincarnated. So possibly maybe Sarah, um, like you were saying, Ethan, maybe Victor. I think more people will find out are reincarnated, and hopefully we'll find out what happened in the origination of this curse or whatever you want to call it.
yeah. And honestly, man, I had a like now that I'm rewatching it, I thought to myself, I said, whoever can see the Aunt Cooey kids or the boy in white is a reincarnated person. So it's only
You
maybe
think?
4 to 5 people that's possibly reincarnated.
Okay.
Cause Julie ain't seen the boy in white. Mandel ain't seen the boy in white. Christy ain't seen the boy in white. Kitty ain't seen the boy in white. He ain't seen the kids and none of that. Ethan seen the boy in white. Victor seen the boy in white. Tabitha seen the boy in white and Cooey kids. You notice the connection?
I do. I do
Sarah can
see
see the
that.
boy in white. But guess who else can't see the boy in white? Boyd can't see the boy in white. Boyd got 200% of plot armor and can't even see the boy in
Yeah,
white.
yeah. I don't know. Boy may not have as much plot armor after what he did to Elgin.
Hey man, look. Boy,
You have to
okay,
you have to when you do stuff like that, you have to pay for it in some kind of way.
oh for sure. I mean, Father Cartry told him that,
Yeah.
and he still did it. Looked at him while he was doing it. Come on now. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't have thought that boy would have done that. I thought he was gonna back down and be like, yeah, let me go downstairs and talk to my son. I thought that's what what I'm saying. Like when he seen the picture, I didn't think he would still go through with it. Especially when he seen Father Kotri, I definitely thought he was like, yeah, I don't think he gonna go through with doing this. He ain't got the heart to. But then he actually did it, and that's what broke the barrier. You know, they'll see you say that's not boys mo. It's not like I don't. I totally agree. I don't think this is boys mo. But he has done this. That means Boyd low key is going down the path of evil. Like I understand Fatima is his family, but he had options. Now that I'm rewatching the episode, he had options. I got two options right here. You could have told, like I said yesterday, you could have told Elgin, look, I understand you don't want to be tortured. You could have still brought the torture bag up there, showed him, intimidate him a little bit, and
Yeah.
said, if look, you take us to the root cellar. If she will sit outside, and after she had a baby, if she's still alive, you can go free. But if not, we go torture you. So he could have, rested on that option, because then they would have a reason. Because Fatima's alive and well, you know what I'm saying. If she could get out that bed, out the root cellar, and walk into town, she's absolutely fine. Not gonna say she's absolutely fine because she just had a baby, but we in a town where you heal fast. So she probably ain't gonna take no time to heal. That was one option. The second option was they could have let him leave and followed him to the root cellar, but they didn't. They told him he couldn't leave, and boy turned his hand into a watermelon.
Well, he made it clear that he wasn't giving up no information. You know what I mean?
He made,
So
I mean, so I,
go
I think
ahead.
he
I
would.
already know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he would have gave up info. That's why I said another option could have been to follow him.
Oh,
But
let him go, like without saying nothing. Maybe like
let him go
secretly follow.
without
Okay, I
exactly.
got
Like
you.
have Ellis or Kenny or whoever follow follow him to the root cellar, and then you know what I'm saying.
No, you're right.
Because I
That'd
don't,
have been a way better idea.
I just now I just think he had options, and that's what Father Kotri was getting at, but he couldn't tell him what to do. So that's why he was saying, "Boy, if you do this, this will change you. Don't do this because the town won if you let them do it." So I don't know if Boyd is on the right path. He might in season 4 he might have some problem. You know how if anybody's seen The Walking Dead, Rick Grimes went through a dark stage where he was just killing
Oh
everything.
yeah,
He didn't
yeah.
he didn't give a damn if he was a zombie or a human being. If you did one thing dirty to him, he would just kill you. You seen
When
what
he
he did to
when
my
he
boy in the
when he
prison.
when he when he bit dude throat out
I'm trying to tell you.
like this, you don't want to mess with Rick Grimes or
You
his
don't want to
family.
mess with Rick Grimes during that time because it won't no second chances. It won't no
Right.
second chances. So I think Boy could possibly head that area. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not all the way bad, and he'll still give you a chance. But I don't think he's tolerating any of that shit he tolerated in season 1 and season 2 with Randall tying up Boy. I mean not Boy, Randall tying up Donna. If that happened, if somebody else tried Donna in season 4, he probably go kill their ass.
Yeah, I think he's definitely
If
going
somebody else
down
do
the
something like
dark
that, he, yeah, I'm telling you, he going down that
Darth Vader path.
Darth Vader path, the Darth
Yeah,
Vader Rick Grimes path.
yeah.
He
Because I
didn't see
mean,
Smiley get reborn, so that's gonna really
yeah,
fuck him up.
yeah. That means that their attempts to kill the monsters, which that also bring up the fact that he never captured the monsters. He should have did that first. He should have been did that instead of putting it to the side. But since they can kill a monster, he's finding out now that it really doesn't mean anything because they're gonna just be reborn.
I killed this motherfucker for nothing.
Right. You went through all you had worms and all that for no reason.
Damn. Mm. My boy Smiley, and then he got my boy. This is how you know it. This shit was a joke in season season two. He sliced Smiley in the throat, and Smiley said, "I like this game." That
Yeah.
means something now. You going back? That means something now. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's why he said, "Oh, I like this game," because he knew he was gonna come back alive.
You can't
You get what
phase
I'm
them.
saying? They playing with your mind. You can slice me and put these worms in me all you want, but I'm just gonna come back. And matter of fact, this how I'm gonna come back, reborn. I'm a I'm gonna put Smiley in your daughter-in-law, knowing she can't have babies.
Right.
Emotional damage.
Good call on that one.
That's what I'm saying, brother. Like it's emotional damage when you dealing with this place. Like uh, boy killed Smiley, and Smiley was reborn through his daughter-in-law. Huh? Huh? And he seen it. And see, that's why the capture a monster thing, like you said, they put it to the side. I hope they revisited that. I hope they revisit that in season four. Because that's the reason why Elgin had to isolate her from everybody else. Because they knew that Boyd was trying to capture one of the monsters. You hear what I'm
Mm,
saying? If
okay.
if she would have, if Fatima would have had that baby in the clinic,
Mm.
oh man, Boyd wouldn't have let that shit go.
I don't know, but maybe I don't think they would have been able to stop it either.
They wouldn't have been able to stop it. They would have had to deliver it. So that's why, you know, Elgin had to move her away from the shack to the hut because if that baby was, they would have seen how big she got, took her to Christy, and Christy would have delivered Smiley.
I was in I was in stream that I think last night, and he brought up a good uh point about a plot hole that was in the story where it says that uh, Fatima got pregnant before Smiley died, and how would they explain that?
I don't see, and see, that's what I'm saying. This is okay, so in my opinion, I don't think she would. I don't. There's no telling when she got pregnant now. Honestly, if we honestly speaking, she could have gotten pregnant before season two. And there is no telling when dealing with this place, because in 2 episodes, she was this little petite figure, and then she got bigger within 2 episodes. So there's no telling when she was pregnant. All we know is in season two, when it first started, like maybe around episode 5 or 6, that's when we found out, she's pregnant. But I don't. There is no telling when. There is no telling when she got pregnant now. Honestly,
Yeah,
because I mean, if this place can do what it wants to you at any time, there is no, but like there is no telling when when she conceived.
well, you know what? I was
Smiley
also
baby.
thinking about that potion that Marielle gave her. Like that could have um corrupted the baby to make it a Smiley baby.
You think so? What
I mean,
potion?
something was weird. When Fatima and Ellis went to the hospital area to see what was going on with the baby and tell them that she's been eating rotten food and stuff like that. When they went back to Colony House, she had gave her like a special potion to drink.
I didn't. I gotta go back and rewatch that. I never noticed that. I thought it
Yeah,
was like maybe some type of medicine or whatnot. But now that you're saying
yeah,
a potion,
yeah.
yeah, I gotta
Well,
look
that's
at.
what she said. Basically, she said it was a. I think she said it was medicine or something like that. But I mean, I don't know what we don't know what was mixed up in that. And Marielle should be acting weird like the other two, but at least we haven't seen how. But she admits that she's not all right.
Yeah, yeah, no, she definitely admits it. I mean,
So
we
she,
all knew she wasn't okay for real, but she's a stubborn character. She's
yeah,
very stubborn. You can tell, But that's why I'm saying I hope season 4 dives into the cicada situation because I want more information on that. And I think everyone does. Why are these cicadas only fucking with Randall?
true.
Marielle was going through withdrawals. Oh my God, this place gonna kill us. Oh, it can kill us in our dreams. Had the withdrawals. Go into cicada sleep. Wake up completely fine. That's crazy work.
Right. Better than everybody else. That don't make sense.
Better
And
than
then
everybody
the
else.
the thing that calms their symptoms is drugs, but the drug addict isn't what I'm saying? The drug addict is acting super calm all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying?
Straight out the cicada sleep. No, no. And
It's a
that's
little
and that's why I say is everything is predetermined. You already have your path. She might have already seen her path in Fromland. And that's why she acting like that. And that's why she not okay. Because she already seen what's gonna happen. And I took like I don't know what this cicada thing is. I really did. I really wish I knew because I think that's like a major reveal, like one of the major reveals. But it's just odd that they only fuck with Randall. They don't, and Kenny. We can't forget about Kenny because they did fuck with Kenny at one point, like in a dream. But I mean, we don't know if it was reality because when he woke up, he had a star on his arm. So we can't. The viewers can't distinguish at right now. I don't know about y'all. Yeah, y'all. I know. Y'all might be a little faster than I am.
yeah.
But I'm gonna tell y'all this. Like in my opinion, I can't distinguish what is reality and what is a dream and from at this point because Julie went through a threshold, threw a rope down to Boy, and when she woke up, she was like, "I had a dream." But then she said, "Oh no, I think I'm here." I'm like, as a viewer, I'm like, bro, like, what the hell is going on? Like, I really want to know what's going on. But
I'm
at the writer standpoint, I understand, why they did, how they did, why they did what they did. But as a
did
viewer,
you
it's crazy.
did you see any spoilers before we saw the end of the season?
No, I didn't see no spoilers. Not one.
So I saw
Bro, I
one
was on
spoiler
camera.
that
You ain't see my face?
yeah, yeah. I saw one spoiler that I didn't know if it was real or not because it was the thumbnail of somebody's YouTube video and I thought that was so fucked up. I'm scrolling through videos and then I look at a thumbnail and it's a spoiler. But I was trying to explain, I think you was in the chat when I was saying that I don't think that they could pull it off if that is a spoiler. And what I saw was a picture of Boyd and Donna, but it wasn't Boyd and Donna. It was two different people that looked like Boyd and Donna.
Huh?
Yeah, so that's where I was like, I don't know if this is even possible. Cause
Oh,
that
I thought it
sound
was fake. Yeah.
yeah, it ended up I ain't ended up being fake. But I'm glad, man, because that would have been like I said, hard to pull off if you like replacing the cast. that is expensive.
with
That's
themselves.
yeah. Well, with new actors, basically.
Oh yeah, nah, that's fake as hell. Cause Harold said
Yeah,
he ain't, yeah, Harold signed. Harold the executive producer,
yeah,
so
yeah,
he really ain't going nowhere. I think he either produced the show or executive produced a couple of episodes, but he in for the long run. My boy want to redeem his Michael character. That's what he doing. I've been saying it since season one. And I'm trying to tell you, if From is not nominated for a Golden Globe or Oscar, I would be surprised.
yeah. It
After
deserves some
this
type of
season,
award.
it deserved Harold. I ain't even gonna lie. I'ma stretch it. Either Harold or Kenny deserves some type of award for the acting they pulled off in this show, and even Victor, because Victor's character is A1. I like the way he's written, his emotions, how he develops during the seasons, even though it's a little pasty, but he develops. Victor develops during these seasons. He starts to remember he's a key character in the show. And if those three don't win anything off this show, I would be surprised.
Yeah, me too, man. They definitely deserve it.
Because all of them has, I mean, especially the episode when Boyd was telling Kenny that his mama had passed away and
Oh
all of
yeah.
that. Man, I was
I
like,
ain't even
yo,
gonna lie, bro. The
this is act.
scene where Tien was getting killed right in front of the board, that
Uh,
shit fucked me up, man. That shit fucked me up,
I ain't gonna
bro.
lie. Fuck me up, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's one of the most fuck me up moments in TV history for me.
Yeah, I think that was one of my favorite scenes out of the whole show period, man. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm a grown ass man, but grown ass man cry when
Hey,
Boyd and Kenny when Boyd and Kenny had that situation, and they had the conversation. I meant about
yeah,
what happened with Tia Chen. I dropped the tear. I ain't gonna lie. I dropped the tear watching that. I dropped the tear watching Wakanda Forever at the beginning when they had the funeral.
yeah. We talking about with Jay? Oh, you talking about Black Panther?
Yeah, Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah,
I was in that crying like a baby in the movie theater. You know what I'm saying? But I grew up, you know what I'm saying? Like if you look at my well, I ain't got my camera on, but my background got nothing but straight Marvel comments on the wall. So I
yeah.
mean
I
that
feel
that
you, bro.
that kind of hit home. But this show right here, I ain't gonna lie. I cried another time. I'm an emotional man, man. When it comes to these shows.
Hey, I grew up watching the the whole season of Naruto. I'm talking about from beginning to
Oh
end
yeah.
as I grew
Oh
as
my
I grew up.
God.
You talking about some emotional moments, man.
Emotional damage. But
Yeah,
nah, like
Naruto
when you when
will
you
get you.
when when you get invested with these characters, you feel what they kind of feel a little bit, especially if it don't matter if it's anime, if it's reality, if it's, a TV series. Like when you invested in a character and you develop with them, you feel their emotions. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So like
Especially if
prime
it's
example.
told good. It's a good
Yeah, yeah,
story and it's told
it's a
right. You
good
got good
story.
character development, all that.
Like Jack when he was talking with his dad, and at the at a certain part in Lost, I don't know who it is because I ain't trying to spoil nobody who ain't seen Lost yet. But
Right.
when Jack was talking to his dad, and his dad was just telling him, "It's not here, it's not there, there is no now." You know, the people that's in that room are the people that's most important in your life, man. I'm trying to tell you. I was like, this show, I don't understand how people. I'm gonna say this: if the ending from isn't better, it is better than Lost. I would be shocked because Lost had a great ending to it.
Yes, it did. And people
A great ending.
people who I ain't gonna I don't want to say this wrong, but some people just weren't able to understand the ending and they thought it was a bad ending, but it was actually a good ending.
It completed it. It
They weren't
completed.
all dead the whole time and stuff like that.
No,
You need to just go back and watch it again. Like it's
Sawyer is
ex
still,
it's explained. Like
it's
it's
explained.
explained. Yeah,
His dad literally tells you some died before you and some died after you.
right. But
Like,
everybody, I don't want to spoil it. So, but
but everybody is here because they love you, basically.
right, I don't want to spoil it. But it's explained.
It's explained. Like you
I know Donna, she knows. Or
what you
Dana,
mean,
I'm
Doc?
sorry, Dana. I'm sorry, Dana knows. I got
Yeah,
Donna
yeah.
on Donna and
Dana
Firm
be
on the
on
brain.
it. Dana be on it. Dana know. Go to Child probably know too. A lot of people that come in here have seen Lost because I talk about Lost every time I talk about From.
Yeah.
Some odd reason. And shouts out the Scarlett, Delcia, and Dana because they the ones that took me into the Discord with open damn arms, boy. And as soon as I got in there, I think I read the whole Lost Encyclopedia from Dana.
Dana, we're talking about how you know that the ending of Lost made sense.
Like it made sense. It completed the series. So that's what we were saying. If From has a better ending than Lost, I would be shocked.
Yeah.
I would be shocked.
And it was hard to pull together, you know what I mean? And then if you think about it too, with Julie being able to time walk makes me think about the dead people in the cave in the beginning of Lost and how they tied all the way back to the ending and stuff like that. That's what
Uh-huh.
makes me Julie being able to time walk makes me think about stuff like that.
Julie being able to time walk don't make me think of nobody but Desmond. Like Desmond can time walk. Who else could? I think Desmond was the only person that could do it, and Jack, whoever was the protector of the island, they could.
Well, I mean, there was a group of people that got sent back in time, man.
True,
Uh,
true,
It was
true.
I can't remember. I see. I haven't seen Lost in a while, but um, Jack had he was. I think it was Juliet. Was it Juliet? He was getting fresh with at one point when he wasn't messing with Kate.
You talking about when they got kidnapped by the
Yeah,
Darla Junk?
they got sent back. The Korean guy, he got sent back. I'm trying to
Oh
think
well,
who
yeah.
all got
When
sent
the
back.
flashes was happening, when the flashes was
Yeah,
happening,
yeah.
Jen, Locke, um, Sawyer, Juliet, um, what's my boy? What's my boy that could talk to the dead folks?
You talking about
Um,
Mr. Echo?
Miles, Miles, my boy Miles. The Korean guy.
Okay.
No, he wasn't Korean. He was Chinese. Hurley. 6 people could talk. Who else? Faraday could time walk.
Yeah,
Shannon could time walk because I think she passed away by the time they got back to 75.
yeah,
So we got 7 people right there that could time walk. I,
yeah.
like,
Not
is
just
it more?
Desmond. Desmond was the one that could extend, like you were
Right.
saying last
Y'all
night.
right.
He could withstand the electromagnetism.
Yeah, yeah. A few people could time walk in Lost. Now that I think about it, but
Well, I don't even know if they could. You would call them time workers because it was just a situation that was kind of forced on them. It wasn't anything special about them per se. You know what I'm saying? It was really the situation they just found themselves in. But what happened was when they got sent back in time, the stuff that they did back in time always happened anyway. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Because it created the situation that happened in the present in the beginning of the show. It
Oh, you
created the
said
hatch and
they.
everything.
So my thing, see, that's why I say I gotta do. I'm
That's
not
when the
too
hatch
keen
was created, was when they went back in time. If I'm not mistaken. And it
you
was
better.
because of something that they did back in time. They blew up like a bomb or something like that.
Faraday blew up the bomb at
Right.
the well, technically Juliet blew it up. Faraday bought it and Juliet blew it up. That's how she, got stuck under all that rubble. But if she never blew that up, so you said if she never blew that up, the hatch wouldn't have got built.
Right. They whatever they from and I might be wrong. Like I said, I haven't seen Lost in like years and years, man. But from what I remember is when that group of people got sent back in time, whatever they did back in time is what created the hatch situation where they had to keep on pressing the button.
Uh,
They did something back in time that created that situation. And that
oh, yeah,
situation is what caused the plane to get brought down because
right, right,
he didn't press the button like he was supposed to.
right, right. That's when he saw when he was trying to tell Locke that this is real, brother. Like I
Yeah,
was the
but
reason why your plane crashed. Yeah, I remember.
right, but it's cyclical because if you think about it, they cause their own situations like the chicken and the egg almost.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all familiar with this video game. My boy, what's his name? Dana, you know his name.
You
He
talking
be on the
about
panel.
BioShock Infinite?
BioShock and Quantum Break. I forgot my boy's name. Is his name Brian from the Oracle or something? He was on the panel last time we was on a good content creator, and he brought up a video game, and basically said, say for instance, the cup fall over on the counter and you don't know how it fell over, but you try to this is a prime example. This ain't what the video game is based on, but it's like a premise, a plot of what the game is based on. Like, say for instance, if you a cup fall over and you try to go back in time to get the spill, but you the reason why the cup fell over in the first place. You remember you was on panel that night, Ray. I played that video game he talking about. And that's exactly what happened in the video game. Man, went through some stuff with his wife and he was trying to get it back, and he was the reason why that had happened to his wife.
I can't remember that game that he was
It's
talking
Quantum
about.
Break. It's called Quantum Break. It's on Xbox. You can play it right
Okay,
now on Xbox Game Pass.
yeah, I have not played that one, man. But
Crazy, crazy RPG.
BioShock Infinite is the same way. The beginning, so it's three games. You got BioShock, BioShock 2, and then BioShock Infinite. And
I know what you're talking about.
the stuff that happens in BioShock Infinite explains what happened in the beginning of BioShock 1.
I'm telling you, man, time travel is a hell of a thing to
That was
play with.
actually that was a great story, man. I'm not even real big on stories in video games. I like video games, but I can mash through a story without paying attention. But I like BioShock Infinite. Um,
BioShock Infinite, I haven't played. I don't see. I played BioShock One, and I played that back in 2000. It's been a while. I know it's been like 10 plus years since I played it.
yeah, not the best gunplay, but it's pretty solid game, man.
Great story though. Great story.
Yeah,
Solid story. Yep.
great story. Like it gotta be if I like the story, it gotta be a good story, man. Because like I said, I can mash through a game without even paying attention to the story.
Right. Right. That's the reason why I like Resident Evil and like Manhunt, because those storylines are crazy. Like it could be a movie if it wasn't a game. Max Payne, old school like retro games like that has a good story. Silent Hill. I don't give a damn what nobody say. That first Silent Hill movie was the shit. Not the second one, but the first one. I'm not sure if y'all have seen Silent Hill, but you can go watch it now on Netflix. Cause I
Yeah,
mean,
I haven't
Silent
played the game.
Hill.
I've heard of them, just never played.
Go go watch the movie. Go watch the movie. You will be like, yeah, this movie A1. The sequel really, fucked up the storyline a little bit. But Silent Hill, the first one, will always be one of my favorites.
Say, man, let me hit you with this. I just looked this up because I've been sure I've been saying the right thing, but I wanted to look it up to make sure. The
Hit me with
concept of the chicken and the egg time theory that we just talked about is called the bootstrap paradox. Bootstrap paradox.
right.
And what it says in Google is that the paradox is a kind of paradox in which information or a person or an object sent back in time creates an infinite loop where the person or the object has no observable origin.
Yep.
In
That's
in
what
other
that's
words,
what it
it
is.
behaves, yeah, yeah, basically
The bracelet. That's the bracelet.
the bracelet, Julie being able to time walk, like she's gonna do something. I think this is gonna cause everything to happen, basically.
Man, I just hope Julie ain't like Julie need to chill out with this story walking shit. Cause I got a feeling she just fucking up shit as it
That's what
went.
I'm saying. She gonna be
Like,
around fucking up shit.
like, please stop story walking for like 5 minutes. She didn't got addicted to story walking. Lord help. I mean, I like, but when she came from that cut with that, when she came from the woods with that bob cut, I was like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah,
They
yeah.
got
She
up
looked
close and it
older.
was Julie. I said, "Man, what the hell going on?" I the last person, because like I said, I haven't been spoiled, so it's like I came into this episode clueless. Now, early in the season, like I think season 2 or 3, I read the script, read the whole script to that episode, thinking it was fake. And I said, damn, that's the real script. Or the PDF file. It ain't a script, but
Mm-mm.
it's a PDF file for the episode. And I said, damn. And at the end of the episode, Thomas was the one that was, the episode I read, it was when Thomas said, "Hey daddy, it's Thomas." And I said, man, what the hell? I said, "It's a real episode." I said, "Oh my god, can't, I can't even talk about it." But ever since then, I try to stay out of the spoiler section because
Yeah,
they be going down in that bitch. It
I'm
now I'll
glad.
go into it, but it be
I'm
going down
glad.
in the spoiler section.
Yeah, I'm glad that the shit I seen was fake.
Yeah, I didn't get spoiled. I'm happy I didn't get spoiled because I wanted this shit to be a surprise. And let me tell you, the man in yellow was a surprise to me. Cause I ain't gonna lie, that right now, right now throws my Boyd as the man in yellow theory out the fucking window. I mean, I was just theorizing like everyone else. Boyd always has on a yellow shirt, right?
Yeah.
Yellow button down shirt. If you One episode, bro, he has on a yellow shirt. He picks up a yellow shirt and just puts it down. Just look at it and put it down. And I thought the red aura. Hold on, I could pull up that picture so I could like you know pull it up right quick. I keep forgetting I gotta go forward these screenshots. I'm learning how to do StreamYard better now. Okay, so like the red aura, you know what I'm saying? I thought represents the visions that boy was having. Like like how Father Khatri, every time you notice how every time Boyd has a vision is always coming from behind him.
No, I
Father
haven't
Khatri
paid
shows
attention
up
to that.
behind him. If you look at the music box episode when he was about to smash the music box, Abby shows up behind him. Every time he has a vision, these entities show up behind him. So that's why I was like, the red aura that's around this man in yellow. I thought this man in yellow was an archetype, or because I mean he has yellow on. Yellow is a sign of hope. You know,
Yeah,
even in war crimes, you know what I'm saying? Like in heavy war crimes, they'll wave a yellow flag for hope. You know what I'm saying? So
I thought yellow used to mean you was a coward though. Yellow
no, no,
belly.
no. Yellow. I'm gonna tell you something else too, though. But yellow could also mean like danger. Yellow could also mean danger.
Yield.
It's just not as cautious as red.
I mean, it means caution. Yeah.
So it's like I
Golden
thought. That's why I
Child
thought.
says that even Silent
But
Hill has a red door in it too.
yep, yep, yep. Silent Hill do got their red door, and I think their red
There's
door
a
lit.
there
I forgot. I ain't seen it in a while. It led to somewhere though.
there was another red door in the show. I'm trying to think, man.
Insidious.
Yeah, Insidious. Yep.
Insidious had the red door on it. Yeah. And but yeah, that's what I thought the red aura represented. So like I thought this man in yellow that's in this picture was, you know, like an original person that was in the town giving the people hope, saying they could be saved, and the red aura was the manipulator, the entity, the big bad that's really pulling the strings and having people think they got free will and they don't. That's what I was theorizing. But boy, oh boy, was I wrong. I thought this man right here didn't even exist in our, you know, right now in our present time of Frumland. I thought this was like the first build, the first archetype of the person in town that was giving the people hope, that was saying they could go home. And yeah. And he has on yellow, Boyd always has on yellow. So it's like, you know, I could be wrong, but I also could be right.
True.
Boy, the reason why I say I'm wrong, but I also could be right, is because when Boy took that hammer to Elgin, it just changed my perspective on Boy. Like we just talked about, he had a couple options. It's not like you did not have an option to not smash this man hand into a big ass orange. You didn't have to do that. Like Father Kotri told him. Once you do this, it ain't no going back. So now my perspective has changed. On somebody put up a comment on my Boyd in Yellow video, my Boyd being the man in yellow video, and said that Boyd is the embodiment of evil. And I mean, because I was saying how he was the embodiment of hope. And then they told me, nah, Boyd is the embodiment of evil. I forgot who said it. But now that Boyd has, you know, tortured Elgin, I mean,
I think that's what he's becoming. And
he's
like Father Kotri told him, once you go down that line, you cannot go back.
you can't. There is no going back. And that's why we said earlier that in season 4 we dark might see dark anti-hero Boy. Hey, that's not go put up with a second chance. That's go, you know, either give you the beat down or put you in the box. That's what you get.
I think
It
so,
ain't
man.
no let's talk about this and let's talk about that. He didn't see what's happening. Yeah, Boy finna be on that in season 4.
I can see him ruling with more and more of an iron fist.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go down this. I'm not gonna make it seem like it's gonna be completely dark because he really technically, I mean, he did smash Elgin's hand, but he didn't take his eye out. So it's like, you know, that's why I said I'm on the fence about Boyd because he started it, but like you said, Sarah finished it.
And she
So
did a Mortal Kombat finishing move.
but I still don't think Elgin told her about the root cellar. If we believe this place can do like anything and everything it want to, right? You know, we got Tabitha being Miranda now. We got
Yeah.
Christopher being Jade or whatever, vice versa, Jade being Christopher. Who's to say that when she snatched Elgin's eye out his head, that she then automatically get told that Fatima was in the root cell about the voices she heard?
Hey,
So,
excuse me for one moment, man.
oh, you good? So it's like I don't think Elgin told Sarah where Fatima was, because I mean we heard him screaming. We heard him screaming, we heard him moaning and groaning, but we didn't hear him say she's in the root cellar. I'm not convinced that he told her. I think the voices made a bargain with her. Just like she was told to take out Toby's tongue, she was told to take out Elgin's eye. And they made a deal with Sarah and said, "Hey, we go. You get the eye, and we'll tell you where she is." Because this place is I'm trying to tell you, possibly the Kamano lady probably could have told her Dana for real. But you know, if it's Sarah seems like she hears voices from multiple people at once sometimes. So it's like the Kamano lady could have told her, but it could have been someone else. And it's crazy how they would tell her as soon as Fatima is delivering this baby, and knowing that Boyd wants to capture one of these things. The writers be going crazy. They be cooking. They be cooking, y'all, because that's the only way I could. Boyd wanted to. I don't know if you was here earlier, Dana, but I was saying that the town knew, as far as like whoever is controlling the town, like the entity or the big bad, they're literally setting shit up. So they knew that Boyd wanted to catch one of the monsters. So they made sure that this Kamano lady had this baby before they could get there by delivery time. That's a setup. That's predetermined to me. They wanted Boyd to see Smiley be born. They wanted that. The town wanted Boyd to see Smiley be reborn because you want to know why? It's psychological warfare going on with the entities and everybody else.
Yo, I'm back, man. Can you
Yo,
hear me?
hold on. Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on.
Okay, good. Yeah, so that to come up with the idea of the box is diabolical,
Yep,
like a
form of
torture
yeah.
chamber.
I'm back, y'all. I had to. That was my old lady calling me. But yeah, more form of manipulation. That's what this uh town does, and they wanted Boyd to see Smiley get reborn, like because they knew that would fuck with him. Because now he's gonna be like, how do we get these things like unalived? There's just more ways to destroy their hope. You're absolutely right, Dan. And this is why I say this is psychological warfare because they they're at this point they're fucking with the minds of the characters and they're fucking with the minds of the viewers. I mean that I just can't fathom on what this place could be. And the
Yeah.
reveal is gonna be I don't think the reveal is gonna be bad at all. I think the reveal is gonna be satisfying. I have high hopes on the big reveal of the entity or what's controlling this place because it's definitely not human.
You know what? I think it's gonna be good too, because I believe in I hope so, in my heart of hearts, that Severance, which I told you is really, really good, man, is the
I
next
looked that up.
season of that. Yeah, the next season hopefully is gonna cause From to feel like they need to elevate and
Step up their
come with
game
even, yeah, step up the game. Hopefully, I want to
because
see these
I'm
two
gonna
shows
be
in
honest.
competition when it comes to writing.
I didn't even know Ben Stiller was a director of the show.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. So now that just got that just made me want to watch it even more.
very dope, man. Like I said, if the first season of Severance was, say they get a season 2 and 3 that's like the first season on the same level, it's better than From, man. But we got to see how it plays out.
Man, I got to give this a watch because in my opinion, ain't nothing better than From right now. From top of the, what I'm saying, top of the food chain right now. Everybody wants some.
It's
But
they're
I've heard some
they're
things
about
about
tit for
Severance.
tat. They're about tit for tat, but something about Severance is just the writing is just a little bit more cleaner.
Man, it's insane, man. It's like these shows they coming out with are better than movies. Like shows cause I started watching Yellow Jackets. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I ain't gonna lie. Not better than From, not in my opinion, but I've watched like 5 to 6 episodes of Yellow Jackets, and I'm a fan. I'm gonna keep watching it. And but like From Yellow Jackets, uh, shows I be hearing about like Silo and Severance, like the shows are better than what they putting out in the theaters at this point. I'm still waiting on season 2, part 2 of Invincible.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice.
I'm still waiting on that. And what else am I waiting on? I'm waiting on another.
Invincibles, the Marvel '97.
Oh yeah, and Marvel '97. Bro. Marvel
That
'97
that first
was
season was
oh
dope.
my whole when Gambit went to that I forgot what they call him. Oh my god, I forgot what they call him. The robot, the Sentinels.
The Sentinels.
When Gambit went to that Sentinel and put his power on him and just blew him up,
Yeah,
man, I
yeah,
ain't
that was
gonna
epic.
lie. I was like, my boy Gambit gone, but Magneto stole the show.
Yeah, he
Magneto,
came.
whoever voiced Magneto stole the show.
I agree with you. He brought the fire with that.
You remember how he lifted him up into space in his little aura and
Yeah,
lifted him up into space and said, "Don't make me let you down." That's one of the greatest lines in cartoon in animated series history that I've ever
yeah,
heard. He had him
yeah.
up in space and he was speaking figuratively like don't make me drop you 12,000 feet away from, what I'm saying, your planet. That's what he was saying. The writing is good. The writing, the voice acting. X-Men 97. If y'all haven't watched it, please go watch it. It's
He was
only
def
if you, it's different.
he was definitely flexing hard when he said that.
Don't make me let you down. And you 12,000 feet in the air, because he was saying how I could unalive you right now. But my boy Charles had faith in y'all, and I got faith in him. So I'm begging y'all, please don't let me let you down. Like, you know,
Yeah, don't make me
that,
do it.
don't make me do it.
Do
That was
not make me do it, cause
incredible.
I will pull out and crash out on you.
That was incredible. That was a incredible dialogue they gave to I mean monologue they gave to Magneto in that X-Men 97 series. I love it. I'm a Marvel fan. Marvel been falling off for the last couple years though,
Oh
bro.
yeah, yeah. Other than the X-Men 97, they have been falling out. X-Men 97 and Wolverine and Deadpool, which Wolverine and Deadpool
I ain't gonna
was
lie, that was lit. I
good.
ain't
It was
gonna
good,
lie.
but I think it could have been better, but it was all right. It's the best thing they did in a while.
And see, this is why I tell people going back to from I know we talking about Marvel, but it kind of intertwined with each other. Like Kevin Feige, right, did the original X-Men 2000 movie. He was an executive producer, right,
Yeah,
of that X-Men series they put in the early 2000s. Now we have it 2024. He is the director, writer, producer. Is that he's everything going on in Marvel Studios right now. You know, this goes back to Jack Bender. What's my other boy name? John Griffin. The executive producers, all from Lost, going straight to From. What happened when Kevin Feige went to Marvel Studios? He damn near brought everyone that we wanted to see together. We wanted to see Deadpool and Wolverine. We want to see the Spider-Man multiverse. We want to see uh all the Avengers together, Black Panther, Captain America, Wanda. You know, we want to see that because this is what we was raised on in the comics. So who's to say that From isn't a spinoff of Lost? Then, like Dana said, this could be a pocket. This could be a like a dark side of the light from Lost. Lost had light, From has darkness. This is the void that's in the light. I mean, who's to say that that's not happening now? We have multiple versions of people. We seen three Julies in one season. We've seen present Julie. I bet on the lost side. Dana, I'm trying to tell you, you pulled me in to the lost and from theories. So all I do is pay attention to y'all, give y'all credit when it's due, because y'all was the ones that, I always been a Lost fan. Don't get me wrong, but I've had my Lost connections. Like one or two, but y'all just totally break it down. It's y'all just break it down into the good parts to where I can connect to it. But that what I'm saying, Andrew Garfield, right? I'm gonna give you an example on how people. I want my homemade lasagna and fried chicken. I'm gonna bring we go eat good. We eat
yeah.
good on that side of town. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Thanksgiving coming up.
That right. But Andrew Garfield, they had the Spider-Man multiverse movie, Spider-Man No Way Home. No, what was it? Damn.
Dana, do Italians eat turkey and gravy and all that, or is it something special that y'all eat for Thanksgiving?
Oh, she said her mama got a 28-pound turkey. They feed 50
Mm.
people over there. That's what
Oh,
that's what she
okay.
said. They cook for 50. It don't matter if 15 show up. That's what my family
Okay.
do too. So they cook for 50 people. So I
Yeah.
I be having like 2 to 3 plates to go home with.
Got a big family down here as well, man.
I'm in North Carolina, man. I'm in a rural area. Hell, everybody related where I'm from.
Alabama, what is known for.
Yeah, yeah. I've been my mom's nephew played for Alabama in 2004. I think he was old school. Old school Roll Tide player. I don't think he got no playing time though, but he played for him.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, hold on, nope. Okay, let's see. Turkey gravy, ham and candy yams, string beans, potatoes, all that good stuff. Christmas is when we
Okay.
get real Italian.
All the good stuff.
Hey, that sounds good too. Hell,
Yeah.
that's
All the
all the
good
good
stuff.
stuff right there.
Yeah. What
But
are you cooking, Dana? That's the question. Not what is
oh
Mama
yeah,
from cooking? What is you cooking?
got the homemade mac and cheese.
Homemade mac and cheese. Okay. Yeah.
Got the collard greens, got the string beans, got the
Yeah.
ham. Let me tell you something, boy. When that juice go over to that macaroni and cheese from that ham and them yams, boy, that's love. I don't even talk when I'm eating.
Ain't nothing to say.
She said she made the mac and cheese and the dessert pies. Yeah.
Okay. Gotta have dessert.
But y'all gonna got me hungry. Damn. I was gonna say
I want to see Thanksgiving in from town.
a shit. I ain't eating none of that shit. Y'all, what they gonna sell us? What they gonna have us for Thanksgiving in Frontville, y'all?
Who? Hey,
Carrots
hey,
and
take
lettuce?
no, no. Hey, no, no, bro. I want to hear you. I want to hear you give me this one, man. What dishes are the characters and from gonna bring to Thanksgiving? Who's gonna
Well,
bring what? You already
okay, so
know. You already know that Fatima's gonna bring the rotten yams.
yeah, she bringing the rotten apples and the rotten beets. Fatima got the rotten beets. She gonna bring that. Donna gonna bring the lettuce. Clara gonna
Just-
bring some, some beef. Clara gonna bring some beef from the dead cow that the monster ripped off.
oh,
See, Jay gonna bring the alcohol. Jay got the alcohol, so Jay gonna bring the
okay.
alcohol.
What kind of
You feel me?
alcohol, man? What kind of alcohol are we sipping on this Thanksgiving
Man,
in from, man?
ain't no telling
Uh,
what the hell they
yeah,
drink.
we drinking on that potato moonshine that they've been
They got
making.
that corn liquor. They got that
Corn
corn liquor.
liquor
We gonna
with
call
the
that corn liquor.
XXX on the bottle.
But boy, don't drink none of it, boy. We go drink this and grow your beard 50 times in one day. That's the
200 proof.
200 proof. Yeah, they drink. Hey, they drinking good in Frontville. So we got Jay bringing alcohol, and
Okay.
Tabitha will bring the kids.
You said, oh.
Tabitha will bring the kids
She
and
bringing all
all
the
her baby
kids to
daddy.
sit at the kids' table. She gonna fill up the seats at the
Yeah,
kids' table.
she gonna fill up the seats at the diner, man, and bring all her baby daddies with her. She gonna bring. Well, she can't bring Jim, unfortunately, because Jim didn't make it. But boy, that was hilarious. They gonna make the vegetables in the shape of a man. If I was if see this is why I wouldn't be no show if Baby Clay was in it. Cause if I take one look at something and I'm like, man, I ain't eating that shit, I wouldn't survive. I just kill me. Like, if I gotta
I feel you,
survive
bro.
off this, if I gotta survive off this rotten dead cow, hell, just take me away. Jump too soon. Jim ain't gonna make it to Thanksgiving. Tabitha, let me tell you something, man. When Tabitha walked away after she talked to the Aunt Cooey kid, did y'all see how the way she touched Jay?
Hey, Dana says they're gonna make vegetables in the shape of a turkey, man. They're gonna take some of
Yeah, I just
those
said that.
cabbages, those those cabbages from the by the lake, man, and carve them up real nice.
That's all they eating. They ain't eating nothing else but carrots, and that ain't cabbage. That's not cabbage. I'm gonna tell you what that is. That's lettuce. They eating lettuce and carrots. They making lettuce and carrot soup. They making lettuce and carrot casserole. They gonna make all that.
Some gym jerky. They
Some
say
some Jim jerky. They
gym
gonna chop
turkey.
them up. Boy,
They gonna have some
I wonder if
cranberry
they gonna
sauce
have a.
made with
Oh my,
Nikki's blood.
oh my God! Now y'all going what? They still got some of Nikki's blood. I thought they buried her. Oh, Fatima drank it all. But man, hey look, uh, I wonder if they gonna have a Christmas episode or Thanksgiving episode in season 4. I want one of those.
Yeah, that
Give
would
us
be
a
dope.
give us a Thanksgiving episode of From and let us know what they experience, like what they cooking, because they can't cook much. They can't cook much. If they go cook Alma ass, Ethan gonna say Alma.
Yeah, almond might be nice. I might like some almond.
They got goat out there, so it ain't like they ain't got no meat, but you know they ain't cooking. I don't think they cook the goats. Santa can't. Santa like the address. Well, you said 1800 From Street. Hell no. You talking about where the tree at? Hell no. That's what Santa go say. Where one of them elves be like, we got a little boy named Ethan, and he wants the Chromonacle toy. Santa gonna be like, where he at? Oh, they gonna be like 1800 Fromville Street. Santa gonna be like, hell no. I ain't going there.
All right, skip over that one.
That's a whole nother pocket of the universe that we ain't stepped in yet. Santa
Everybody
ain't-
there been naughty.
Everybody, they over there having sex parties and drinking in broad daylight. All of them being naughty kids. That's crazy, man. Santa can't enter into Fromville. My boy said Dale chips. I knew when Dale took that tree, he was. I ain't gonna lie. I said when we was on the when we was on the panel in Dana's and Scarlett's live, I said he was gonna fall face first in the pool, splat. But I didn't know none of that trippy shit was gonna go on. Even Santa ain't fucking with From. He be like, nope, I will mail them. Yo, yeah, we gonna mail them some coal because we ain't stepping foot. We ain't trying to see that tree. I'm gonna put it to you like this: if I ever see a tree like that in real life, I'm gonna drive around. I'm gonna go in the grass and everything. I'm gonna drive around it,
I'm gonna be mad as hell if I seen a tree in the road blocking my way.
man. Boy, that right there will
Like
freak you
these,
out.
like these motherfuckers got me, man.
It got me.
They
Gotta
got me.
go
They
eat
can't
this
say nothing else.
lettuce and carrot casserole now. And shouts out to Dana and Scarlett, man, cause and Jeremy, because they was giving away shit yesterday. They was giving away talismans.
Yeah, those look nice.
You want, cause you want to know when I first ever heard of a talisman. Y'all remember the Jackie Chan animated series?
Yeah,
And they used the talismans to get powers. You had one with a turkey on it. You had one with a gorilla on it. That
yeah.
meant that stood for strength. Like that was the first time I ever heard of. I was a child, and I said, damn, they using talismans.
You showing your age, man.
Hey, that Jackie Chan hit different now. That Jackie Chan, I'm
That
trying
was
to tell you.
around the samurai pizza cats and shit.
Yeah, I used to watch that shit faithfully every Saturday morning. Didn't miss an episode. Didn't miss an
Samurai
episode.
samurai pizza cats and gargoyles. I think they
Uh,
had talismans and gargoyles too.
I really want them to make a Gargoyles live action movie, but they the voice of the Gargoyles passed away. His voice was
Yeah,
different,
yeah.
but no, he did it. He's still alive. He's still alive. I'm tripping. He's still alive. And
It wasn't
he
James Earl
said,
Ray.
no, it won't James Earl. It was he do a lot of voice acting. Black guy. You remember ATL
Yeah.
with Ti? He played Nunu's daddy. That's the
Okay,
voice
yeah.
of the uh the leader of the Gargoyles.
I know who you talking about.
Yeah, Saturday morning cartoons. It ain't no more Saturday morning cartoons. I mean, I hate to,
Not
I
like it
feel like
used to
I'm
be.
still youthful, but it's bro. It was nothing like coming home Friday from school. Staying up past your bedtime. I'm playing whatever Call of Duty. At that time, it wasn't a big multiplayer game, but playing all the Call of Duties and Rainbow Sixes and Mario parties and all that. And waking up in the morning and your favorite cartoon show. I'm talking about the lineup was crazy. Jackie Chan, X-Men Evolution, what's my boy name? The Green Freakazoid, Power Rangers. You get all that from 8 to 12. Everybody else sleep in on Saturday mornings, man. I'm waking up at 7:30. No matter how late I stayed up there Friday morning.
That was back when the world made sense.
Hey, you just couldn't turn on something and watch it on demand. You had to wait. And if you missed it, you was pissed. Let me tell you something. I used to be a big Disney original movie fan, right? I remember
Me
they
too. Me
was
too.
Disney original movies was my thing.
Yeah, like
They would
Beauty and the Beast. Goddamn.
no, I ain't talking about I ain't talking about those are Disney too, don't get me wrong, but I'm talking about like Brink, Cadet Kelly, Halloween
Ah,
Town, Xenon Girl, the girl from space. I used to be big on those type movies. I missed a movie one day. I think it was called Motocross. It was called Motocross where it was about dirt bikes and it was a they was twins. It was a brother and a sister. And the boy got injured in a race. So the girl twin was like, "I'll race for him." That's basically the premise of the movie. I missed that movie one night, and I completely had a temper tantrum. I had a temper tantrum, man. My mama couldn't figure out what the hell was going on with me because I was in love with dirt bikes, so I wanted to watch the movie. Man, Disney original like Double Cross, Poof Point, um, what else they got? They got Hounded, Cadet Kelly, Brink, Motocross, Double Team, like Disney original movies that used to come on at 8 o'clock hit different. Like, but that's back then. You know what I'm saying? We everything on demand now. You ain't gotta wait for nothing. You could just click, 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 click. That's all you gotta do now.
yeah. And like you said, they had the classics, man. Biker Mice from Mars.
Oh my God. You showing your age. You talking about me. You
Yeah.
I used to have that on tape.
Ninja Turtles, all the good stuff.
Oh yeah, Ninja Turtles
G.I.
was it.
Joe, Transformers,
Yep. Beast Wars.
Beast Wars, yeah.
That was when the Transformers could transform and
Dinosaurs.
like they could animals, dinosaurs, tigers, whatever. And you're right, you couldn't pause back then either. People were still, theorizing about TV shows, but it was harder to get out there because a lot of people didn't have the internet resources we got nowadays. So it's like when right now we could get off and go turn on The Walking Dead and binge watch it from season 1 to season 8. But back then, you had to catch a marathon on TV and catch it live.
But also, TV was just television shows were just different, man. Because if
Different.
you compare Lost to From, like with Lost, you used to get like 20 episodes a season.
Hmm.
He might run half the year. Like you used to get a lot more in the storytelling. I mean, the pacing was built around that structure, but those were the golden ages.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I didn't watch From live, but my aunts, my mama, and all them did. And I just thought it was like people being on the island like Survivor. You know, I thought it was like a version of Survivor. I didn't know all this mythical stuff was happening with this island. Like I said, I just recently watched it like a year ago, and I just binged it. Couldn't stop watching it. I, hell, ever since then, I can't. I think I'll rewatch that show maybe 2 to 3 times since I watched it. Like, I love Lost. I wish I would have watched it live, but I was. Hell, I don't think. I think I was probably.
You talking about Lost? You seen the whole series of Lost 2 or 3 times?
Yeah, like yeah,
Man, that's that's a long series.
it is. It is. Don't get me wrong. It won't like I would watch like 5 episodes here and 5 episodes there. When I first watched it, it took me a while. You know what I'm saying? Because I paused it and was going back, but my rewatches really ain't took. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have to pause anything. I just let it run through. You know. But yeah, yeah. I know at least 2 times this year. Like, cause I watched it last year, maybe like around I forgot what month, but it was definitely more than a little over a year. And you're right, it's a long ass show. I think the
Yeah,
runtime for each episode is like what, 50 something minutes?
and then you get 20 some episodes a season.
I love Lost. The first episode I'm gonna tell you what made me watch it. You know how you scrolling on YouTube and you see a recap. It was this guy, I forgot what his channel was name. He was doing a recap of Lost, like the whole show. And I watched like maybe 5 to 6 minutes. I said, I'm about to go watch this shit. I paused it, and just straight up started watching it. And ever since then, I've been hooked.
Hey,
Screaming, Walt!
Lost is actually the first show that got me on podcasts, listening to podcasts and stuff every episode, just like we be doing with From.
Yep. I didn't know podcast was gonna be a thing. You know what I'm saying? Was what would be a big major thing now because it wasn't so heavy back in the day. It
Did I
was,
cut
but
out?
you cut out a little bit. Damn, this shit look
Gi-
good.
gi- Give me 1 second again.
You good, bro? But yeah, Saturday morning cartoons was different. Everything was different. MTV. See, my mama raised like when Jim said that music was a universal language. He was not lying. Like my mama and my dad really raised me like listening to everything, not just rap and R&B. They had me in there listening to alternative rock, gospel. My mama would play Tupac 1 minute and play Bon Jovi the next. I said, man, this I like this song though. Hey, Bon Jovi, man. Bon Jovi classics. But yeah, that's how I was raised, man. Like it was like it my household was tight knit. So whenever a show came on, everybody would just gather up together and watch it. Or a movie
Yeah,
this was a time Blockbuster was a thing.
yeah. And that's back when you used to watch the rated R movies with your parents, and they used to cover your eyes when some boobies
Yeah.
show
Like I ain't gonna see that shit when I'm older.
up.
My mama wouldn't let me watch any rated R movies. It had to be PG-13. Like Baby Boy and like the only movies I could watch that was rated R because she knew it didn't have a lot of news scenes. It had a couple. It didn't have a lot. Was like scary movies, like Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer and Chucky, Jason, Friday the 13th. You know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. She let me watch that. But as far as like Angel Eyes with Jennifer Lopez and Baby Boy with Tyrese. I didn't see these movies till I was maybe like 14, 15 years old. So I could know and understand what the hell was going on. But she wasn't having me watching uh she just had me watching straight horror rated R movies. No comedy rated R movies or nothing. I couldn't watch Booty Call until I got an age.
See, my
You know,
parents were little more free with the content. Like I get to watch some rated R stuff, but like I said, if some movies or something pop up on the screen that cover my eyes or whatever.
will tell you to close your eyes, but you leave one open.
Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, it's not like I ain't never seen boobies before.
Like, right. But yeah, TV is very different. TV is very different.
Oh yeah.
It's a good thing and a bad thing because you still gotta wait. I'm sorry, I had to cough. Man, what the hell?
Or you got to burn the house down.
Man, ain't nothing on. It stopped now. That shit just came on randomly. Ain't nothing on. I mean, my old lady just got done cooking, so it's probably lingering from the smoke there. But it's like, yeah, man, like these shows, you still gotta wait for them, but you could always go back to it and watch it. You know what I'm saying? And dissect it. Back then, you really couldn't, unless you had that expensive cable like on demand and stuff like that. But you really couldn't. You really couldn't do what you did today back then. You can't. Technology has came a long way, a long way. Like I said, though, it's a good and bad thing. But this is what I was gonna say before we got into the Saturday morning cartoons. I was gonna say that like actors and writers will straight up lie to you because they signed an NDA. They can't really tell you anything, until you see it. So Andrew Garfield was hired to do the Spider-Man movie like 2018. Got on the Jay Leno show, got on the late night shows, and was just everybody was asking him, "Hey, are you in the next Spider-Man movie?" And he was just, "No. Why would y'all think that? No, I'm not in that movie." And lo and behold, him and Tobey Maguire was in the latest Spider-Man movie. So when Harold is asked about Lost and is there any connection with Lost and From, of course he's gonna lie. Because that would be considered a major reveal. If we see Jack, if we see Desmond, if we see hell, if I see Sawyer in the town of From, I will lose my shit. That will be the major reveal. That this place exists on the other side of light. Make sure y'all subscribe to Dana Marie because she said that. But it could be here, it could be there. Who knows? But it's a possibility. It's a possibility. It would be a little strange, and they would have to explain why Boyd isn't Michael, and why where's Walt, and why isn't Hurley there? They would have to do a little bit more. They would have to explain a little bit more, but it's definitely not far fetched. It's definitely not far fetched. I mean, if this place exists on the other side of the light, it probably wouldn't have Hurley. It'll be another protector of this darkness. But it's not far fetched to say that From is a spinoff of Lost. It's not a reach. Because I'm probably one of the biggest Marvel fans y'all will ever meet. I'm talking about down to the comics, down to the movies. I have what if comics that people ain't has never read. I have number one issues of Spider Man and Black Panther, Captain America, and I'm gonna be honest. I never thought that I would have seen a day where they made a real live action Spider-Verse movie. I never would have thought that. So who's to say that this isn't a spinoff of Lost? I mean, the executive producers from Lost are the writers and founders of this show. The Lost characters could be reincarnated into From Town. That would be insane. That would be insane because Michael couldn't move on. So maybe he adapted and adopted this Boyd hero character because he couldn't move. He couldn't move on. He changed his name. He you know what I'm saying? And Lost, he killed. I'm not. He killed a couple people, and From, he smashing. He going medieval on my boy Elgin. So I mean, who's to say that this isn't a spinoff? He didn't want to kill the people that he did that to. He did it. He was trying to do it to get his son back. He didn't want to smash Elgin's hand. All he wanted to know, all he wanted was his daughter-in-law back. Oh my God. The Lost Connections is crazy. And that's why I say it's not a reach. I don't think it's a reach. I get excited when I talk about Lost and From connections because anything dealing. Let me tell you something. I'm not sure if y'all familiar with the show Lucifer that used to come on Fox, um, like maybe 6 to 7 years ago. Lucifer shows up in the show in the John Constantine show. Like Lucifer Morningstar from the Fox TV series shows up in the hold on, let me look up the name of it. Hold on. It was it's I know it's a Constantine show, but I don't think it could have been Teen Titans. Hold on, let me see. The Lucifer Morningstar from our universe goes like it just it makes sense because Constantine is like a some sort of deity that could control demons and talk to demons and whatnot. So it made sense why he would try to talk to Lucifer Morningstar. But hold on, let me give y'all the name of this show. The show out of gives maybe like I say is like a 6.5. Is it just called Constantine? Yeah, it's called Constantine. And see, IMDb is giving it a 7.5. I gave it a 6.5. But it's a good show. It's okay. It's okay. Definitely not better than From, but I like Keanu Reeves Constantine better. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Constantine was nice.
but when you have shows like this that executive producers produce one show and then they come over and write or create another show, it's a possibility that it's a spinoff. Because I don't even think ABC has the rights to Lost anymore. So with the right price, you probably, I mean, Dana, I'm trying to tell you, Dana, it's not a reach. It's not a reach at all. But you see the parallels though, Ray. You see the parallels. Michael wanted his son back. He did what he did, to those certain people, and then he goes on this show and does what he does to Elgin because he wants Fatima back. You see the parallels. If I promise you, he probably was gonna kill Elgin if he wasn't interrupted. He said, "I'll tell you what was on that picture. You want to know what's on that picture?" Ah. He said, "I'm gonna ask you one time. Tell me where she is." He said, "You understand?" Elgin said, "Yeah." "I can't, Boyd. I can't." you know, my boy, what y'all call him last night, Dana? My boy Smelgin with the one eye. Ooh.
Yeah, you can't be dirty and have one eye.
Boy, that eye go get infected like hell if he don't take a bath. This should make him take a bath. You shouldn't be worried about the eye. You should be worried about the infection you gonna have if you don't take a bath, if you don't wash your ass. That's all I'm saying. Like I don't understand how you could be in a situation like that and not wash your ass. But make sure we go leave this like we got another hour, y'all. So because the homie Dana is going live and me and Ray are panels on her and Scarlett's show tonight. So whoever in here, make sure y'all subscribe to Dana and Scarlett Fever's channel because they are doing I think they're doing a giveaway today. So make sure y'all go subscribe to them because me and my boy we talking about this shit nonstop today. I'm going on till about 11, 12 today, talking about straight from. Now we got another hour in here too though, Golden Child. So you can chill if you want for another 30 minutes or hour because we just chatting around till it's time for them to go on. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Yeah, man, I was impressed with this season. I ain't gonna lie, I was impressed with the emotions they gave, with the shit they fed us. Everything was A1. Everything was A1 with this season. Like it took me for a turn when they did that to T and Chen though. It took me for a little, I'm gonna have to give me a RIP the Jim T-shirt now. Get my
Yeah,
boy Jim on a shirt, man, with his family.
but
But you got, but
holding
you,
himself upside down on the rope.
man, look at that. That's a creepy. We ain't seen this person yet. Maybe that's the
So
it that they sacrificed the children to.
maybe, and then also they might have been what dragged the tent when Boyd and Sarah were in the tent.
Facts, facts. That's
And it seemed
facts.
like it might be big enough. You know what I'm saying?
To have that, to have that structure, because that tent, two people in that tent, two grown ass people in that tent. It shouldn't have been that's not human, like physically possible to roll a tent around with two people in it, right?
Right. They got to be heavy.
Mhm. I know boy a good
And
240,
also that came from them messing with that tree, which the man in yellow came from them messing with the tree again.
Hold on, what you mean? What tree?
Boyd and Sarah were grabbing bottles off of the bottle tree. The
Boy,
like
Sarah
that
was?
night. Yeah, that night. Then they went in the tent that night, and then that's when they got pulled.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And then the next morning, that's when he seen they had the Abby spider web vision. Was that the
I
next
think the
morning
next
after the
night.
tank got
Yeah, next morning.
like this show is trying to make sense. It's trying to get there. You just got to be patient. It's getting there. Maybe I mean, thi- like I wish I had a. Do I got another image of this? Hold on. Let me see if I got another image of this. This Cyclops.
And that the other side of that image, which you can't see right now, is it's swallowing four children.
I can get it. Hold on. I'm about to get it right now. That was episode 2, I think. Oh, the hell. Cause it do look like he's swallowing the kids for real. Ain't no lie. Hold on. What am I? Yes, there is. Is it? It's episode. Yeah, it's the episode 2. Hold on. Screenshot. Ready for Thanksgiving. See what my grandma's cooking. Let's see, we got season 1. Oh no, it's season 3. I'm tripping. I'm thinking I'm screenshotting something from earlier. Hold on.
Yeah, it's season 3 when they were in the basement,
Oh,
Henry's basement.
man, I'm tripping. I said season 1. I was watching season 1 earlier and season 2. I know exactly what you're talking about. I got it pulled up right here already. Got it down, screenshot it.
Hey, bro. I hate to, but I have to hard out on you,
Yo,
man. Get ready for this next stream.
what you mean?
Uh, for
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Do your thing.
yeah, yeah, the creative stream. But if you want to, we can do another one after that one.
Hell, man, I'm down. I'll probably be
Yeah,
on
just
for another 20 to 30 minutes
okay, man.
because
So
I
if
got to
you
eat
want to do
some
another,
myself. Matter of fact,
yeah,
y'all,
I got to do the same
yeah,
thing. Get
no,
my
we just
kids
go.
straight.
I'm about to get off too. Yeah, I'm about to eat and get myself situated before the panel. But make sure y'all subscribe to Dana and Scarlett, and you can catch me and Ray over there at 8:30, and we might go back live after that if if you down.
Yeah, I'm down, man.
All right, well, I'll catch y'all on that side of town.
All right, bro. I'll catch you on Discord.
All right, bet. Hopefully this
All right.
video gets
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully.